Okay. Okay, so here we begin our class today. And also prove that the square of the perpendicular is equal to the product of the lengths of the two parts of the hypotenuse. Square of the perpendicular and also prove that the square of the perpendicular is equal to the product of the two parts of the hypotenuse. Okay, so there is a question in front of you today, and the question is, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex containing the right angle of a right angle triangle to the hypotenuse, that means if there is a right angle triangle, if there is a right angle triangle, suppose the name of the triangle is A, B, C, right angled at B, is if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex containing the right angle of a right angle triangle to the hypotenuse. The vertex which contains the right angle is B, and if draw the perpendicular to the hypotenuse, then prove that the triangle on each side of the perpendicular, is similar to the bigger triangle, means this small right angle triangle is similar to the bigger triangle, means if D is the perpendicular drawn, let us, the way we do the sums, our given is, let ABC be a right angled triangle, right angled at B, and BD is perpendicular to AC. Then what is our to proof? Our to proof is, then prove that the triangle on each side of the perpendicular, means each side of the perpendicular, this is the perpendicular, there are two triangles on each side of the perpendicular, ABD triangle and BDC triangle, are similar to the bigger triangle, means ADB is this small triangle, ADB is similar to ABC, and also BBC is similar to ABC, and also to each other, means these two triangles are also similar to each other. Then there is another part of the proof which I will come to, but let us first prove that they are similar. Okay, now suppose this is the triangle. Okay, now first I want to tell certain facts about this triangle. Now, as because this angle is 90 degree, you should remember that this angle is 90 degree. Let us name this angle as angle 1. Let us do this in the rough. Okay, and let us name this angle as angle 2. And let us name this angle as angle 3, and let us name this angle as angle 4. Now you know that angle 3 plus angle 4 is equals to 90 degree, because it is a 90 degree, it is given. Again, if you look at the triangle ABC, you will find that ABC is a right angle triangle where B is 90. So if the sum of all the, look at the bigger triangle ABC, if sum of all the angles of a triangle is 90 degree, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 90 degree. Sorry, 180 degree. Angle sum property of a triangle. So what happens is, that if we exclude this 90 degree, then in this bigger triangle, angle 1 plus angle 2 must also be equals to 90 degree. Again, if you look at this smaller triangle BDA, can you look at the smaller triangle BDA? In the smaller triangle BDA, in this place it is 90 degree. The angle BDA is 90 degree. So this angle 90 plus 3 plus 1, these three angles is also 180 degree. So if you expect the angle 1 plus 3 is also 90 degree, because 180 minus 90 is 90. So this is excluded. So angle 1 plus 3 also is 90 degree. Again, in this small triangle also similarly angle 4 plus 2 is also 90 degree. Now, if you compare these two equations, equation this one and this one, let us compare. Then what you will find is, you will find that angle 3 plus 4 is equals to angle 4 plus 2. So 4 can be cancelled out. So angle 3 is actually equals to angle 2. So remember that this angle 3 is equals to this angle 2. And again, if you compare the remaining two equations, angle 1 plus 2 equals to 90, angle 1 plus 3 equals to 90. So that means angle 1 plus 2 is equals to angle 1 plus 3. So that means this cancels. So angle 2 is equals to angle 3. Oh, we get the same result. I want 4 and 1. And 4 and 1 is also equal. Wait, let me show 4 and 1 is equal. Okay, 4 and 1 should also come as because 3 and 2 is equal. 4 and 1 should also come equal. And then 4 plus 2 is 90. You compare these two equations, this one and this one. I'm so sorry. This is giving the same result. Angle 1 plus 2 is equals to angle 4 plus 2. Look. So 2 cancels. So you get angle 1 is equals to angle 4, isn't it? So when you get angle 1 is equals to angle 4, so that means this angle and this angle will also be equal. So these two angles are equal. So when these two angles are so remember that like the way I have proved here, if you have understood, again I am saying, as because this entire triangle is a right angle triangle, so angle 1 plus angle 2 should be 90 degree. Why? Angle 1 plus angle 2 should be 90 degree because this entire angle is right angle triangle, this is 90. So if you exclude the 90, this whole angle plus this angle should be 180. You exclude the 90 degree right angle and this plus this 1 plus 2 must be equals to 90 degree. Again 3 plus 4 is 90 degree, it is given. And we do not require this actually, 1 plus 3. So and angle 4 plus 2 is also 90 degree because this triangle, you see that angle 4 plus 2, this is also right angle triangle, angle D, this BDC, this triangle, this angle, and this plus this 4 plus 2 is 180 degree. So if you exclude the angle D, then angle 4 plus 2 is 90 degree. Then if you compare the angle 3 plus 4 equals to angle 4 plus 2 because both 90, so 4 cancel, 3 is equals to 2. So that means this angle is equals to this angle. And angle 4 is equals to 1. Why? Because if you compare 3 plus 4 equals to 90 and 4 plus 2 equals to 90 and 1 plus 2 equals to 90. So 1 plus 2 is also 90 and 4 plus 2 is also 90. So 2 is cancelled, so angle 1 is 4. So equals to 4. So this and this is also equal. So remember, always remember that if there is a right angle triangle, then always if you draw a right angle perpendicular to the hypotenuse from the right angled vertex, then this angle becomes equals to this angle and this angle becomes equals to this angle. It always happens. It is the ultimate truth. And if you have to give reason when you write down, you can definitely say that the or you can prove this and give the equation's name and so show that equation from proved above. You first have to, whenever you require this, you have to prove by writing in this way, and you in the reason write that proved above in equation 1 and 2. So suppose this is, let this be equation, if I do it properly, let this be equation 1, let this be equation 2, let this be equation 3. So this is 4 and this is 5. Keep it. Okay, keep it. So we have understood our diagram. Once we understand our diagram, now what is told to us? That prove that the triangle on each side of the perpendicular are similar to the bigger triangle and also to each other. First, let me do the each side to that. That means first we have to prove, number 1, we have to prove triangle ADB. If I write ADB, I will write ABC. First I have to prove triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. So then number 2, and triangle BDC, that is the smaller triangle, triangle BDC is similar to triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, this one we have to prove. Number 3, what we have to prove? That each of the smaller triangle, that is, this is the smaller triangle similar to bigger triangle, this is you have to prove. This is another smaller triangle similar to the bigger triangle, that you have to prove. And the two small triangles are similar to each other. So that means triangle ADB must be similar to triangle BDC. Triangle ADB must be similar to triangle BDC. So this should also be the truth. Then there is another part of the proof which we will do. First let us prove this much. So when we go to the first proof, now some of you may question in your mind that sir आप धड़ाधड़ ऑर्डर में कैसे लिख दिया? मैंने धड़ाधड़ ऑर्डर में इसलिए लिख दिया क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ पे बारीकी से नोटिस किया है कि एंगल दिस angle 1 is equals to angle 4 and angle 3 is equals to angle 2, and also if I talk about this smaller triangle ADB and is this bigger triangle ABC, so if I have to prove them similar, then in ABC and ABD angle A will be the common angle, so A के जगह में A रखना पड़ेगा, and in angle ABD D is the 90 degree and angle ABC B is the 90 degree. So if I write ADB, then I have to write ABC and not ACB because 90 same जगह में रखना पड़ेगा D और B को. Okay, and the same method I have followed in this one also. BDC अगर मैं लिख दिया तो BDC, तो D बीच में है तो 90 की जगह में 90 में बड़ा ट्रायंगल का नाम जब लिखूंगा तब D की जगह में मुझे B रखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि B 90 है, ठीक है, और CC कॉमन एंगल है तो CC कॉमन एंगल की जगह में कॉमन एंगल रख दिया और बाकी रहा A को बैठा दिया, हो गया. और इसको धड़क से कैसे लिख दिया पता है? क्योंकि मैंने ये दोनों ऑर्डर में लिखा है, ये दोनों ऑर्डर में लिखा है, तो इसको लेके और इसको लेके मैंने यहाँ पे बैठा दिया क्योंकि ये अगर ऑर्डर में लिखा हुआ है इसके साथ और ये अगर ऑर्डर में लिखा हुआ है इसके साथ और ये सेम ऑर्डर में है तो ये दोनों भी ऑर्डर में होना चाहिए, इसलिए धड़क से ऐसे लिख दिया. ये बुद्धि मैंने यहाँ पे अप्लाई किया. तो प्रूफ में आते हैं. तो प्रूफ तो अब इतना समझ में आ गया होगा तो प्रूफ आसानी से आप लोगों को समझ में आना चाहिए. प्रूफ क्या है? इन ट्रायंगल्स ADB and triangle ABC, angle DAB is equals to angle BAC. Why? Because common angle. Angle DAB is equals to BAC. क्योंकि ये कॉमन एंगल है, छोटा में DAB और बड़ा में BAC. These are common angle. Then again एंगल ADB is equals to angle ABC. Why? Because they are both 90 degree. Therefore, triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC by AA criteria. खत्म. ओके, फर्स्ट वाला खत्म. तो सेकंड वाला फर्स्ट वाला प्रूफ अगर खत्म हो गया तो चलो सेकंड वाले प्रूफ में जाते हैं. सेकंड वाला प्रूफ क्या है? इन ट्रायंगल्स BDC एंड ABC, इन ट्रायंगल्स BDC एंड ABC. सो अगर मैं इन ट्रायंगल्स BDC और ABC में जाता हूं, ट्रायंगल्स क्या है? BDC और ABC. तो BDC और ABC में साफ दिख रहा है कि एंगल BDC is equals to angle ABC both 90 and angle DBC is equals to triangle angle BCD is equals to angle ACB common angle, huh? Because they are common angle. जैसे angle BCD और ACB, these are common angle. So therefore triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. हाँ, triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. So पहला दो प्रूफ मेरा हो गया. चलो थर्ड प्रूफ में जाते हैं. लेट्स गो टू द थर्ड प्रूफ, थर्ड नंबर प्रूफ. मैं यहां पे कर रहा हूं, बोर्ड में जगह नहीं है. तो थर्ड नंबर प्रूफ क्या है? मुझे प्रूफ करना है ADB BDC. सो इन ट्रायंगल्स ADB एंड BDC, इन ट्रायंगल्स ADB एंड BDC, ADB और BDC में पहले बात तो ये कि ADB और BDC दोनों सेम बोथ 90. सो पहले ये लिख दो. नंबर वन, एंगल ADB इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल BDC. क्यों? क्योंकि बोथ 90 डिग्री. रीजन लिख दिया. फिर नंबर टू रीजन होना चाहिए कि देखो मैंने क्या कुछ प्रूफ किया था? एंगल 3 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 2 एंड एंगल 4 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 1. इज इट और नॉट? Angle 3 is equals to angle 2 and angle 4 is equals to angle 1. So इसका मतलब ये कहां से प्रूफ किया था? From equation 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. okay? From equation 4 and 5 लिख देने से हो जाएगा. So that means angle 1 is equals to 4 and angle 3 is equals to 2. तो मुझे यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ही दिखाना है. तो मैं 3 is equals to 2 दिखा देता हूँ या 4 is equals to 1 दिखा देता हूँ, कोई बात नहीं, एक ही हो जाएगा. तो अगर मैं 3 is equals to 2 दिखाऊं तो एंगल ABD must be equals to एंगल BCD. So एंगल ABD must be equals to एंगल BCD. क्यों? क्योंकि proved above. हाँ, ये तुम कॉपी के पहले ही करोगे, इसके बाद ही ये वाला करोगे अच्छे से, है ना? इक्वेशन 1, 2, 5 बस ऐसा ब्रैकेट में लिख दिया तो एग्जामिनर देख लेंगे. क्वेश्चन 1 to 5 में तुमने ऐसा प्रूफ करके रख दिया है बस. तो तुम्हारा पहला 3 प्रूफ्स डन. ओके, सो आई विल रब द बोर्ड नाउ. ओके, इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड आई विल रब द बोर्ड. ओके, so let me rub the board. बाद में वीडियो को पॉज करके देख लेना क्या प्रूफ किया है नहीं किया है. ओके, मैंने थोड़ा सा गलती थोड़ा ज्यादा मिटा दिया. ओके, गिवन is this, let ABC be right angle triangle. So टू प्रूफ में हम लोगों ने क्या क्या प्रूफ किया अभी तक? नंबर 1 हम लोगों ने प्रूव किया है, ट्राइंगल ABC इज सिमिलर टू ट्राइंगल ADB। नंबर 2 क्या प्रूव किया है, ट्राइंगल ABC इज सिमिलर टू ट्राइंगल ABC, छोटा वाला का नाम क्या लिखेंगे, BDC, हाँ, ट्राइंगल BDC। कंफ्यूज होने का कुछ है ही नहीं, B के जगह में D लिख दिया, C के जगह में C लिख दिया, A के जगह में B बैठ गया, बस BDC। और नंबर 3 क्या प्रूफ किया था, ट्राइंगल ADB इज सिमिलर टू ट्राइंगल BDC। इतना हम लोगों ने प्रूफ कर दिया। अब नंबर 4th प्रूफ क्या है, नंबर 4th प्रूफ ये है कि एंड ऑल्सो प्रूव दैट द स्क्वायर ऑफ द परपेंडिकुलर इज इक्वल टू द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द टू पार्ट्स ऑफ द हाइपोटेन्यूज। द स्क्वायर ऑफ द परपेंडिकुलर इज इक्वल्स टू द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द टू पार्ट्स ऑफ द हाइपोटेन्यूज। तो स्क्वायर ऑफ द परपेंडिकुलर, एक तो हम कहते हैं हमारा परपेंडिकुलर BD स्क्वायर, सो इफ BD स्क्वायर देन दैट इज इक्वल्स टू AD into DC आना चाहिए, है ना। नंबर 5 दूसरा परपेंडिकुलर कौन है, AB एक परपेंडिकुलर है, BC एक परपेंडिकुलर है। अगर AB स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू लिख दूं तो AB स्क्वायर मुझे लिखना चाहिए AD into AC। AB स्क्वायर मस्ट बी इक्वल्स टू AD into AC, AD into AC, क्योंकि AB स्क्वायर बड़ा वाला पार्ट है, ठीक है। BD स्क्वायर, AB स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू AD into AC, ओके। और नंबर 6 कौन सा है, नंबर 6 है BC स्क्वायर। सो BC स्क्वायर ऑल्सो मस्ट बी इक्वल्स टू, तो BC के साथ में कौन है, DC स्क्वायर, सो DC स्क्वायर इंटू DC इंटू AC। ये मुझे प्रूफ करना है। अब ये तीनों हो गया, ये तीनों प्रूफ हो गया पहले, अब ये तीनों प्रूफ करना है। सो लेट अस ट्राई, BD स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू AD इंटू AC। पहले मुझे बताओ इस ट्राइंगल से, इस ट्राइंगल से, इस ट्राइंगल से तुमको क्या मिला, इस ट्राइंगल से ट्राइंगल ABC तुमने अभी प्रूफ किया है कि ट्राइंगल, तो प्रूफ अभी प्रूफ किया है कि ट्राइंगल ABC इज सिमिलर टू ट्राइंगल ADB, अभी प्रूफ किया है, हाँ, प्रूव्ड अबव, हाँ, प्रूव्ड अबव, है ना, अभी प्रूफ किया है। तो यहां से तुमको क्या मिलता है, AB by AD must be equals to BC by DB must be equals to AC by AB। वाह, AB by AD is equals to BC by DB is equals to AC by AB। ये हो गया। तो यहां से तुमको कुछ मिलता है, तुमको मिलता है AB स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू AD इंटू AC। अरे मिल गया, तो AB स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू AD इंटू AC, छक्का, 5th वाला मिल गया। देखो अगर तुम इसको और इसको कंपेयर करोगे, AB by AD इक्वल्स टू AC by AB, मैंने जस्ट नोटिस किया है कि मैं अगर क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करूं तो सेम मिल रहा है, हाँ मिल रहा है, AB, ठीक है। इसमें AB by AD, BC by DB, AC by AB, फिर से AB मिला। तो इसको अगर मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं तो क्या मिला, AB स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू AC इंटू AD। तो 5th वाला तो प्रूव हो गया, चलो अच्छी बात है। तो फिर मैंने कौन सा वाला प्रूफ करना है, या कौन सा वाला, इस ट्रायंगल को देखते हैं, ABC एंड DBC। सो ट्रायंगल ABC इज सिमिलर टू ट्रायंगल BDC। इसको अगर अच्छे से देखो तो क्या मिलेगा, AB by BD इक्वल्स टू BC by CD, है ना, इक्वल्स टू फिर क्या मिलेगा, AC by BC, है ना, AC by BC। अरे देखो फिर से BC तो क्या होगा, BC स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू AC इंटू CD या DC। तो ये नहीं प्रूव हो गया, हाँ। और थर्ड इसको लेते हैं ट्रायंगल ADB, ट्रायंगल BDC। सो ट्रायंगल ADB इज सिमिलर टू ट्रायंगल BDC, BDC ट्रायंगल के साथ सिमिलर है। तो फिर से लिखते हैं AD by BD इक्वल्स टू AB by BC इज इक्वल्स टू DB by DC। तो कुछ मिलता है जिसमें, हाँ, इसको और थर्ड वाले को कंपेयर करोगे तो BD इंटू BD, BD इंटू DB यानी BD इंटू BD स्क्वायर लग जाएगा। तो हम लोग इसको लिखते हैं AB बाई BD इज इक्वल्स टू BD बाई DC। तो क्या मिल गया, BD स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू AB इंटू DC। आसान था, है ना? ये सब देख के लगता है कि बहुत टफ है, लेकिन आसान सम था। सो दैट इज हाउ यू डू द सम। सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज। Okay, so that is what it is. So this is the one sum for you. Okay, so I have explained one sum and I will rub the board now. Okay, so that is the one thing. Okay, let's do another sum. Prove that the line segments joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle. Prove that the line segments joining the midpoints of a sides of the sides of a prove that the line segments joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle form four triangles, each of which is similar to the original triangles. Okay, form four triangles, each of which is similar to the original triangle. What a question, huh? The question is what? The question is prove that the line segments joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle form four triangles, each of which is similar to the original triangle. Forms four triangles, each of which is original to the similar to the original triangle. Okay, let's try it. Okay. A, B, C be a triangle. Prove that the line segments joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle. So let D be a midpoint of AB, E be the midpoint of AC, and F be the midpoint of BC. And this be the line segments joining the midpoints. So these are the line segments joining the midpoints. Now what they have said, prove that the segments joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle form four triangles. Did they form four triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of which is similar to the original triangle. Okay. Means this small triangle is similar to the original triangle, this small triangle is similar to the original triangle, this small triangle is similar to the original triangle, and this small triangle is also similar to the original triangle. Oh my god. So let's try it. It seems that it is tough or something. Let's try, let's see if it is tough or not. Given, what is given? Let ABC be a triangle where D, E and F are midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. Okay, let ABC be a triangle where DEF are midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. So our true proof is what? Our true proof is triangle ADE number 1 is similar to triangle ABC. सर आपको कैसे पता चला? ये ऑर्डर में लिख रहे हो आप? हाँ लिख रहा हूं, देखते हैं। पहले थोड़ा सोच लेते हैं कैसे करेंगे, हाँ तो फिर मुझे पता चलेगा। अच्छा मुझे एक बात बताओ, अगर DE is the line segment joining the midpoints, okay, and D and E are the midpoints, then don't you think that DE is parallel to BC? Because in class 9 you have learned that the line segment joining the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. The line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Definitely, yes or no? The line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Acha. That means if it is parallel to the third side, that means this angle and this angle is equal. These are corresponding angles. Forget these lines. Okay, don't think about these lines now. We'll think about those lines later on. This angle is equals to this angle and this angle is common. हो गया सिमिलर, फाइन। सो मैंने ठीक ही लिखा होगा ADE, ये देखो ADE और ABC है ना। अच्छा अब ये लाइन वापस ज्वाइन कर देते हैं। अब मुझे प्रूफ करना है कि ये छोटा वाला ट्रायंगल, ये जो छोटा वाला ट्रायंगल है, दिस इज सिमिलर टू द बिगर ट्रायंगल। तो एक ही तरीके से होगा, है ना, है कि नहीं? क्योंकि देखो ABC अगर मैं ऐसे लिखूं नंबर 2, हाँ ट्रायंगल ABC बड़ा वाला ट्रायंगल अगर पहले लिख दूं तो इधर देखो इस लाइन को भूल जाओ अभी और इस लाइन को भूल जाओ, क्योंकि मैं ये छोटा वाला ट्रायंगल प्रूव कर रहा हूं। तो B के जगह में होना चाहिए B, और क्योंकि मिड पॉइंट जब करा तो ये लाइन और ये लाइन पैरेलल होना चाहिए, तो F और C इक्वल होगा। तो F की जगह में C लिखना पड़ेगा और D की जगह में E लिखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ये और ये इक्वल होगा। D की जगह में सॉरी A लिखना पड़ेगा। तो क्या हो जाएगा ABC DBF, है ना, क्योंकि C के जगह में F, तो A के जगह में होगा ABC लिख दिया आपने ABC, तो A के जगह में D होना चाहिए और D के जगह में B होना चाहिए, तो DBF लिख दो, ट्रायंगल DBF। ये प्रूफ करना है। फिर से वापस दो लाइंस ज्वाइन करते हैं। कर लिया? अब इसको मिटा देते हैं, इसको मिटा देते हैं। ये अच्छा बात है। अब इस छोटे वाले को और इस बड़े वाले को प्रूफ करना है, क्योंकि अब तो तुम लोगों को समझ में आया होगा। नंबर 3 कौन से छोटे वाले को प्रूफ करोगे? इस छोटे वाले को प्रूफ करोगे ना, CEF। अच्छा मैं लिख दिया CEF, ट्रायंगल CEF सिमिलर टू क्या प्रूफ करना है? सिमिलर टू ट्रायंगल, तो हो जाएगा CEF, तो हो जाएगा CAB, है ना। सेम वे में अगर आप इंटेलिजेंट हो तो समझ में आया होगा, अगर इंटेलिजेंट नहीं हो तो देखो, ऐसे मिटा दिया, इसे मिटा दिया, तो अब ये मिड पॉइंट ज्वाइन कर रहा है, तो ये लाइन पैरेलल टू ये लाइन। अब इस छोटे ट्रायंगल में ये कॉमन, बड़ा ट्रायंगल में भी ये कॉमन, है ना, और E इज इक्वल्स टू A हो जाएगा। तो देखो मैंने ठीक ही लिखा होगा, क्योंकि ये करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स इक्वल हो जाएगा, क्योंकि ये पैरेलल है, मिड पॉइंट दिया हुआ है, लाइन जॉइनिंग द मिड पॉइंट्स दिया हुआ है। ये सर नो, अब थोड़ा ये हो गया। अब थोड़ा सभी लाइंस फिर से ड्रॉ करते हैं। हो गया, ये हो गया, ओके। Now again if I draw the lines, okay, I have drawn. अब ये छोटा वाला और ये बड़ा वाला लेना पड़ेगा। अब थोड़ा मुश्किल है, कौन सा किसका कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग है? नंबर 4 में, मतलब ये छोटा वाला और ये पूरा बड़ा वाला लेना पड़ेगा। कौन किसका कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग है देखना पड़ेगा। क्या आप लोग सोच सकते हो? आप लोग सोच के क्या कमेंट बॉक्स में मुझे बताओगे? थोड़ा सा, मुझे नहीं आता। हाँ, ये छोटा वाला को और ये बड़ा वाला का कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंगली कैसे लिखेंगे? चलो बताओ, देखते हैं कौन कौन कमेंट करता है। चलो बताओ मुझे। Come on, Shri, Pritam. Lot of people are there. Comment and tell me. देखते हैं किसके पास से कमेंट आता है। श्री एबीसी एफईडी, श्री हैज कमेंटेड एबीसी एफईडी, मतलब श्री इज टेलिंग ए इज करेक्ट एफईडी, एबीसी एफईडी। ओके, इज शी राइट? She is telling it should be ABC FED. Why and how? Why and how it should be ABC and FED? Why and how it should be ABC and FED? Let's find out. Why and how it should be ABC and FED? ABC FD. Pritam has commented ABC FD. अच्छा, दो उल्टा पुल्टा मतलब दो डिफरेंट आंसर्स मिला है, कौन सा करेक्ट है? और कोई? मुयूक, मुशद्दर, लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर सीइंग, कम ऑन। एक ही जगह में तो एफ होगा, मैं श्योर हूं, उसका एक रीजन भी है। और शायद ई के जगह में बी होना चाहिए, डी के जगह में सी होना चाहिए। तो एफ ई डी ए बी सी अगर है तो होना चाहिए एफ ई डी। किसी ने लिखा है? और श्री ने पहले ही लिखा है। ओह, श्री हैज गिवन द आंसर ऑल्सो। गुड गुड श्री। ओह, वेरी गुड श्री, वेरी गुड। दैट्स व्हाट आई लाइक इट। यस, देखो क्या दिमाग इस्तेमाल करना है यहां पे। देखो ये और ये पैरेलल है, तो इसका मतलब ये पैरेलल है, तो इसका मतलब ये एक पैरेललोग्राम हुआ। अगर ये पैरेललोग्राम है तो एंगल बी मस्ट बी इक्वल्स टू एंगल ई, है ना? ऑपोजिट साइड्स ऑफ ऑपोजिट एंगल्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम आर इक्वल। देन अगर ये साइड और ये साइड पैरेलल है और ये साइड और ये साइड पैरेलल है, देन एंगल डी मस्ट बी इक्वल्स टू एंगल सी, है कि नहीं? क्योंकि ऑपोजिट एंगल्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम। और अगर ये साइड और ये साइड पैरेलल है और ये साइड और ये साइड पैरेलल है, तो ये भी एक पैरेललोग्राम है। ये ए ई एफ डी एक पैरेललोग्राम है, तो एफ इज इक्वल्स टू ए। यस और नो? I guess the answer is yes. Yes, sir. The answer is yes, sir. It should be like this. So what we should write? We should write triangle ABC similar to triangle ABC, similar to triangle FED. अब सिमिलरिटी ये प्रूफ करके दिखाना पड़ेगा। अब तो हो गया ना, हम लोग को आता होगा अभी सिमिलरिटी। नंबर 1 अगर AD, अभी तो आंख बंद करके लिखूंगा, तो मुझे डायग्राम की तरफ देखना भी नहीं है ना? क्योंकि अगर ADE और ABC को प्रूफ करना है तो जस्ट मुझे रीजन में लिखना होगा DE is parallel to BC. So angle A is an angle, triangle AD angle A, and triangle ABC angle A. So and angle ADE this angle, and ABC this angle, corresponding angle. So ADE is similar to ABC by AA. In the same way इस साइड से लोगे तो अब अगर मैं सब मिटा दूं, ये सब मिटा दूं, बहुत गंदा हो जाएगा, है ना? तो अगर इस साइड से लोगे BDF और BAC, तो B एंगल कॉमन, D और A इक्वल corresponding angle, क्योंकि ये मिड पॉइंट ज्वाइन किया हुआ है, ये पैरेलल corresponding angles, और CAB और CEF में C कॉमन हो गया, CEF और CAB में C कॉमन हो गया, और E equals to A हो गया, क्योंकि these are parallel lines because they have joined the midpoints, and इसमें ABC और APD में हमको बताना है कि as because BFED is a parallelogram, why? Because APDE is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to AFE, because these are the lines joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side, so this is a parallelogram, so E is equals to B. And in this one you would say that again DE is parallel to BC and this is parallel to this. Same reason, lines joining the midpoints of a triangle are parallel to the third side. So this is parallel to this, this is parallel to this, this is parallel, so this and this equal. So in this bigger triangle, this angle, and in this smaller triangle, this angle, in this bigger triangle, this angle, and in this smaller triangle, this angle are equal. Reasons you can write, so they are similar. So all the four small angles, triangles, have been proved similar to the bigger triangle. So that is how we can do the sum. I hope you understand. So I am rubbing it. Okay, so I have given two sums ka example. Rest all sums are easy only. These are the last two sums that I had. Now few among last 29 and 30, and 31 number ABCD is equal to BC, AD by DB equals to 2 by 3, find BC by D. I think that is easy sum. Okay, I'll do sum number 32 also. Okay, let's do sum number 32. Let's see what I have given. In the given figure, let's draw the figure. Okay, so I have drawn a figure, and in the given figure, okay, A, B, C and D, E, and I draw DC and EB. Okay, and they have told me that if triangle AB is congruent to ACD. Okay, so what given is, okay, let me write down the question. If triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ACD, okay, prove that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, let's see we can do it or not. So what they have said, given is our what? Our given is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ACD. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ACD. To prove is what? Our to prove is triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. So proof. We have come down to our proof. Now let's see. क्या बोला है? ADE और ABC सिमिलर है, ये तो आसान है, लेकिन पहले क्या बोला है? ABC. I think I have done something wrong. ABE it should be. ABE. It should be ABE. I'm so sorry. It should be ABE. Okay. ABE and ACD are congruent. Okay. ABE and ACD are congruent. Fine. So I think angle A is a common angle, and ABE, this angle, this angle, and this angle is equal, and ABE ACD एंगल ABE का E है, ABE का ये है, ये पूरा एंगल, और ACD का D है, ये पूरा एंगल. ओके, इससे कोई फायदा हुआ? और ये इक्वल है. मुझे सिमिलर के लिए क्या चाहिए? ABE मतलब साइड AE. अच्छा, और ABC ACD मतलब साइड AD. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, AE और AD इक्वल है. हाँ, अच्छा जी. अच्छा, और एक बात है, AB और AC इक्वल है. अच्छा जी, AB और AC इक्वल है तो हो गया. क्या है देखो. ओके, सी from triangle ABE congruent to triangle ACD we get AE is equals to AD. Fine. And we get also AB is equals to AB is equals to AC. अच्छा. Now if we little bit twist and turn it, if I write it like this, AC equals to AB, equation 1 and 2. मुझे एक बात बताओ, डिवाइडिंग इक्वेशन 1 and 2 आपको क्या मिलता है? AE by AC is equals to AD by AB. नहीं मिलता? AE by AC मतलब AE by AC is equals to AD by AB. नहीं मिलता? और एंगल ए कॉमन. सो इन ट्रायंगल्स ADE and ABC, what do we get? AD by AB is equals to AE by AC, and it is correspondingly written. See, AD by AB is equals to AE by AC. And smaller side by bigger side is equals to smaller side by bigger side. अरे हो गया तो. And angle A is equals to angle A common angle. मतलब इस छोटा ट्रायंगल का और इस बड़ा ट्रायंगल का छोटा साइड बाय बड़ा साइड, छोटा ट्रायंगल का छोटा साइड बाय बड़ा साइड, corresponding sides, and angle A is equal. So therefore triangle AD is similar to triangle ABC. Done. We have done it. So this is one sum. So that was sum number 32. I am loving it. I hope you have understood it. Okay. Now there are certain things that we will do. I have sent it the homeworks, and very few people has sent it me back the homeworks, and nobody called me for doubts, but they still did not send the homework. Moyuk has not sent me the homework. Shobhan is lying. First he lied that I can do up to 14 number, and then he said that should I send up to that much? Then I said that send, and he sent me only 14 number. He copied the sum and sent. He has not tried only, because I think I have been teaching in a way it is convenient to understand. I don't know why he is not understanding. He did not call me up. And why I am saying that he is lying is because he did not call me up for any doubt. Anyway, so first example that was there, that I have solved in board only yesterday. And in middle certain examples were there. And last few examples though I have solved now only. 29, 30, 32 is solved. 31 is very easy. And nobody has sent me doubts. I think people who were lethargic in class 9 are still lethargic in class 9. Ankur has not sent me homework. Mushaddar has sent me, Tushar has sent me, Shreyash has sent me, Sri sent me, Pritam has sent me, Irina also sent me. Mandira, I don't know where she is. She is either seeing the video or nothing. I don't know what. I'll have to call her up. So this kind of lethargic behavior will not do, because you see I am using my internet, you are using your internet, and we are doing limited stuff here. Today my Streamlabs, the thing that I am using, its limit was over. I was really tensed how to take the class. In Zoom it is not good. Okay, quality is not good and it's very difficult to log in and stuff. Lot of technical problems come. And I am telling you, this COVID-19, this is a very, dangerous disease. I should use the term dangerous. It's a pandemic. You understand the meaning of pandemic? Spreading worldwide. Maybe this time kids are trying to understand the meaning of the term pandemic, as because COVID has come into existence anyway. So I will not start my tuition until June 10th or 15th, because this is not why government would say or WHO would say, because I understand little bit of biology. I understand what infection is, what parasites are, what virus is, how they spread, disease mode of transmission, if it gets transmitted, how it may get transmitted, and as it is proved that the disease is, killer disease. It can kill you and it can kill your family members. So I'm not going to start my tuition until June 15th, and this is the way I will teach. And you have to be serious. You have to be serious. You are enjoying the lockdown. This is not the time to enjoy the lockdown. People are working from home, and so you have to. Insubordinateness I will not tolerate. Every material will be supplied to you in PDF form. One day, today you are facing this difficulty, one day you will face difficulty that there will be so much of global warming that not a single tree will be allowed to cut down. People for their lives, to save themselves, until it doesn't come up to their life. No, they don't understand. Today it has come up to their life, human beings' life, they are understanding. Until it doesn't come up to their life, no, they will not understand. Blaming China, blaming this, that, it's okay. And one day it will come up to their life. When the global warming will be to such a level, then the people will start banning cutting down trees, and there will be no paper. So how will you study then? Books, copies will not be there. Look, I don't want to lose my control, my cool in live session. I want my homeworks. First and foremost thing. Don't try to play tricks with me, Shovargo and Moyuk. Shovargo did not do. Partichina is what she has learned to say. So that is how you prove triangles similar. I hope similarity you have understood, and once you have understood similarity, half of your tension is gone of the chapter. But the chapter is huge and we need to take certain few more classes to understand this chapter, and I will definitely, because every time I take extra classes in summer vacation. Okay, this time summer vacation this is only summer vacation won't be there. Okay, I don't think so. So these things I will take extra classes, and we will do some extra sessions, and we'll try to understand. I will try to complete the syllabus. So this is one thing. Now I have explained a few sums. Some of you have completed. If you have not understood, please call me with the same exercise that I have given. Now I will explain the thales theorem. The thales theorem is in the beginning of the chapter, and I will explain it to you. It is also known as the basic proportionality theorem or the thales theorem. Okay. And sums regarding similarity I have explained few, and more will be explained. So the thales theorem. What is the statement of the thales theorem? The statement of the thales theorem states that if a line segment is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides in equal ratio. If the line segment if a line segment is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides in equal ratio. It will divide the other two sides in equal ratio. So that means what they are stating? They are stating that if there is a triangle, suppose triangle ABC, and if there is a line segment which is drawn parallel to, suppose DE is a line segment which is drawn parallel to BC. Suppose DE is a line segment which is drawn parallel to BC, then it will divide the other two sides in equal ratio. That means AD by DB must be equals to AE by EC. So our given will be, first let us understand the theorem property. If a line segment is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, suppose there is another triangle, suppose there is a triangle. Okay? And if a line segment is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then the other two sides will be broken down in equal ratio. That means this side by this will be equals to this by this. If it is drawn parallel, then this by this will be equals to, suppose if there is another triangle like this, and there is a parallel side like this, then this by this should be equals to this by this. If by names we go, if this is triangle A, B, C, D, E, then CE by EA must be equals to CD by BD. If you name this X, Y, Z and KL, then XK by KY must be equals to XL by LZ. In this case, AD by DB must be equals to AE by EC. So that is broken down in equal ratio. Okay, so what does this say? This say if a line segment, then this portion is given. If a line segment, if means it is already given, a line segment is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, Then if so, then it divides the other two sides in equal ratio. अगर एक लाइन सेगमेंट तीसरे साइड के साथ और किसी साइड के साथ पैरेलल है तो जो बाकी दो साइड है वो इक्वल रेशियो में ब्रेक हो जाता है. मतलब यहाँ पे ED is parallel to AB, then CD by DB is equals to CE by EA, and XK by KY is equals to XL by LZ. Then again AB by DB must be equals to AE by EC. So this you have to understand and also prove. I hope that you have understood the application. So let's try to prove it. A, B, C, D, E. So our given is, what is our given? Our given is, let A, B, C be a triangle where DE is parallel to BC. What will be our two proof? What will be our two proof? Our two proof will be AD by DB must be equals to AE by EC. Then to prove it, we need a little bit of construction. We need a little bit of construction. What construction we need to do? We need to join certain lines. We will do the construction. We will join DC and we will join BE. Okay? And also we will draw a perpendicular from here DK, and we will draw another perpendicular EL. So we have to join DC and BE and draw DK perpendicular to AC and EL perpendicular to AB. So these are our constructions. So let's go into the proof. You think how you can prove it. Give me 2 minutes time, I'm coming back. Could think of anything? Maybe not. Let's try. Okay, I will try to do it for you. Do you remember one thing, first of all, that if suppose there is an obtuse angle triangle, suppose ABC is an obtuse angle triangle, then if I want to write down the area of triangle ABC, then if I write half into base, if I take BC as the base, the height can be outside the triangle. Do you remember that fact? Yes, the height can be outside the triangle. Please remind it. Now let's proceed. So our height will be here AK into AK. So this you keep in mind. Now let's proceed with the sum. Area of triangle ADE. Area of triangle ADE can be half into height. If I take EL as the height, EL as the height, then AD be the base. It can also be written as area of triangle AD also can be written as half into, if I take DK as the height, and what will be the base? AE should be the base. Keep this. Equation 1, equation 2. Then area of triangle DBE. Area of triangle DBE. Okay. I'll take area of triangle DBE. That will be half into, if I take DB as the base, then the height will be EL outside the triangle. If I take DBE and if I take DB as the base, then EL will be the height. So into EL into DB. Equation 3. Again, area of triangle CED. If I take EC as the base, then DK will be the height. CED, then half into, if I take CE as the base, then DK will be the height. So DK into CE or EC, like EC. 4. Now interesting thing is, area of triangle DBE is equals to area of triangle CED. Area of triangle DEB is equals to area of triangle DEB is equals to CED. Area of triangle CED. Who in the comment box can tell me the reason? I want the reason. Who in the comment box can tell me the reason why DEB and area of CED are equal? I'm waiting for your comment. Let's see. Who can tell me why area of DEB and CED are equal? Triangle on same base and between the same parallel. Very good, Sri Rahai. Because this BDE and CED are between the same parallels and on the same base DE. See, BC and DE are parallel lines. These two triangles are on the same base and between the same parallel. Good. So our reason is what? Our reason is they are the triangles on same base and between same parallels. They are the triangles on the same base and between same parallels. So if it is so, then what we can do is, see what we can do. Let us divide equation 1 and equation 3. Dividing 1 by 3. What do you get dividing 1 by 3? Area of triangle ADE by area of triangle DBE is equals to half into EL into AD, half into EL into AD by half into EL into DB, half into EL into dB. So your this half and half will be cancelled here and here will be cancelled. So you get what? You get AD by dB. I'll rub the statement and do at the top. Again, let's divide equation 2 and 4. So dividing equation 2 and equation 4, we get what? Area of triangle AD again by area of triangle CED is equals to half into dk into A by half into dk into EC. So our half and half will be cancelled, dk and dk will be cancelled. We get AE by EC. Now let this be equation. Let this be equation 1, 2, 3, 4. Let this be equation 5. This one. Area of DB and DCD equal. And let this be equation 6. And let this be equation 7. So now, as because AD and AD is same, CD and DB are equal from equation 5. So we can write that area of triangle AD by area of triangle CED is equals to area of triangle ADE, this one, by area of triangle DBE. And what do we get? We get simply, in this place we can write AE by EC should be equals to AD by DB. Don't we get it? AE by EC, AE by EC is equals to AD by DB. Proved. Proved. What was required is proved that line parallel to one side of a triangle breaks the other two sides in equal ratio. AD by DB equals to E by EC. So that is our proof. Proved. So that is it. So that is the thales theorem for you. Now, I have seen that she has made a comment that why don't we prove ADE and ABC similar, then also it will come. Yes, it will come. That is also another way of proving. This is one way of proving. Okay, and then there is another way of proving. So now we'll understand the alternate way of proving Thales theorem, or the Thales theorem is also known as the basic proportionality theorem. Let us try to understand that. Okay, let us try to understand our basic proportionality theorem in the alternative way. So what was our statement? Our statement was the line parallel to one side of a triangle divides the other two sides in equal ratio. The line parallel to one side of a triangle divides the other two sides in equal ratio. Okay, for that, again understanding is that if this is a triangle and if this is a line which is parallel to one side of a triangle, then this by this must be equals to this by this. If this is a triangle and if this is a line parallel to the third side, then if this x, y, z and this is dk, then zk by ky must be equals to zd by xd. So this is what is Thales theorem. You have to understand. Now, the Thales theorem can be proved in opposite way also, other way also. So what is the other way? Let's try to sort it. If I draw a triangle A, B, C and D and E and join it, our given will be DE is parallel to BC. Our given will be DE is parallel to BC. Our to prove is AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. No construction required. It is very easy. Proof. In triangles ADE and ABC, ADE angle is equals to ABC angle because these two are corresponding angles, and DAE angle is equals to BAC angle because this is the common angle. So we get triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. From here we get AD by AB is equals to AE by AC is equals to DE by BC. So that means DE by BC is also equal. So this small by this big, this small by this big is equal to this small by this big. So that is also truth. But what we require we did not get. I want AD by DB, AE by EC. Now breaking down and now listen to me, listen to this part very, very carefully. When I say breaking down in equal ratio, that means AD by DB equals to AE by EC. Not only that, it can also means the bigger one by the smaller one, the bigger one by the smaller one, or the smaller one by the bigger one, the smaller one by the bigger one. Anyway, first let me prove it. AD by AB equals to AE by AC. So I get what? I get AD by AB is equals to AE by AC. Okay. AD by AB I can write as AD plus DB, can I not? And AC I can write down as AE plus EC, can I not? Then I can reciprocate it, right? I can reciprocate both sides. So AD plus DB by AD must be equals to okay. So I can reciprocate in both sides. AE bar plus EC by AE. And what I can do is AD by AD plus DB by AD is equals to AE by AE plus AEC by AE. I can do it. Okay, because by LCM only you must have added, so you can separate it also. It can be done. So AD cancel, AE cancel. So I get 1 plus DB by AD is equals to 1 plus EC by AE. So 1 cancel. What do I get? DB by AD is equals to EC by AE. So if I reciprocate it, I get AD by DB is equals to AE by AC. Again by reciprocating. So our thing is proved. So this is also one way to prove. Thank you. So I think it is 1 hour 31 minutes class. So I hope you have understood. I will send the proof of Thales theorem in PDF to you, and those who have done the homework, certain more sums based on similarity to you. You can do it or not. If you face difficulty, please call me. And I will call each of you who have not submitted homework and let me know that why. Thank you for today.